The first contest, it is over 6 5-minute rounds. It is the first full submission or knockout to decide the winner. Introducing once again the 17-year-old wonder from Warrington, the Dynamite Kid. And on my left from Lancashire, Tally Ho Kay.
Hello again, grapple fans. Good afternoon to you and welcome once again to the Albert Hall in Bolton. This is a catchweight bout, the first of a catchweight tournament. The Dynamite Kid, the boy on the canvas at the moment in the plain trunks, 17-year-old from near Warrington, from Goulburn actually, near Warrington. Better known face on the right of your screen there in the riding jodhpurs, if that's the word. Peter Kay from Nelson, Lancashire. Tally Ho Kay. 6 5-minute rounds, 1-4 to decide. Referee Brian Crabtree of Halifax. As I say, this is the start of a catchweight tournament. Kid, 11 stone 4, Dynamite Kid, giving away a stone exactly to Peter Kay at 12 stone 4. And Bert Royal, the skipper of the TV All-Star team, against Ken Hogan, also giving away well over a stone. And the bout after that, Vic Faulkner giving away 2 stone to Jack Mulligan. And at the end of all that, all 3 team members of the TV All-Star take on the 3 opponents in a triple tag. And more about that later. This youngster, of course, no experience at all, but tremendous potential. Trained for the ring by Ted Betley, who trained Steve Wright and 1 or 2 other tremendous wrestlers. That's a sign of his potential there. Tough stuff already in the first round for Double R now. And of course, that gives experience like that is going to give the Dynamite Kid no chance to be too dynamic. But if he ever can keep his distance, then Kay could be in real trouble. The 4-leg lock. Kay. Under the ropes and break. Saw very clearly pulling the hair down. The referee thinks it happened, but of course it was the wrong side to make sure of it. Just less than a minute to go in round 1 of 6. The first fall decides this contest. Clutch hold by Kay. Took a long time to get him up. Thought he was going to power drive in there, but just the slam with no follow through. Eight seconds. Again, the straight arm left, but he won't have time to operate it. So the Dynamite Kid. There he is from Goulburn near Warrington. 11 stone 4 of him. We first saw him earlier this year in the summer on television. I think it was around June. Amateur for 4 years. He started that at 12 at the Winnick Amateur Wrestling Club. Turned pro in September of last year. Round 2, 5 rounds to go. No score because one fall decides. Peter Kay. Tally-ho Kay written right across his backside. Versus a Dynamite Kid from Warrington. And the Kid giving away stone now to Kay. Only 17 years old now. Started wrestling amateur ranks at the age of 12. But has tremendous potential. If he hadn't, he wouldn't have been taken on by Ted Betley, who has delivered a couple of really excellent wrestlers. Nice drop kick. That's what I meant earlier by saying if he can get his distance right, he'll give Kay a lot of trouble. But if he goes in close, then Kay will have him all the time. Hair, and the referee surely spotted them. Meantime, while he's arguing with the ref, keeping the hands over the nose and mouth. And a public warning for it.
In round 2, ladies and gentlemen, Tally-ho Kay receives his first public warning.
He really asked for it in the first round, but this round he's made sure of receiving one at least. Well, it's a great posting, but mind you, he's a light boy. Hasn't got the strength of a Peter Kay. But his tremendous speed should stand him in good stead if he can keep his distance. Figure 4 leg lock and using the bottom rope quite illegally there. And he's getting the break order. Fist to the stomach, but a very short-range jab, actually. And again, the hair with the right hand that the camera can see, but the referee cannot always be in position to spot. Kay, his usual style, Peter Kay, trying to make sure that the referee is blindsided what he's doing. Good knee drop there by the youngster, but I think he hurt his leg a little bit while operating it. And another right leg this time. Going for the crotch hold. And a slam. Can he hold him down? He surely hasn't got the weight or the strength to do that. And again, something to the stomach there. Whether it was a punch or not, we don't know, but I think it's liable to have a public warning for that, I should think. Yes, it is. The second and final public warning to Kay.
Tally-ho Kay receives a second and final public warning.
So the referee really spotted what went on underneath there to the youngster's stomach. It probably was a close-in jab, but a clenched fist, I should think. We were unsighted from here. Straight arm left again to the kid. Took him out well. And Kay with his usual left elbow bandage on, protective. Trying a folding press, but using the bottom rope illegally again with his feet to hold it on. Oh yes, it's one way of breaking it. And the referee giving a friendly but rather definite private warning to the kid, but says, go along. You've learned some of the tricks of the older pros, more experienced men. Brian Crabtree, the ref, really enjoyed that, actually. He didn't want to admonish him too strictly. 30 seconds to go. 1, 2, and again the punch to the stomach. Then the crutch hold. No pile driver. The follow down quickly this time, but the ropes, the feet through the ropes. And 8 seconds to go. So let's have a look at Peter Kay, Tally-ho Kay. And in the opposite corner, Bert Royal, the captain of the team, has just got up to have a word with the Dynamite Kid, a member of his team. Let's see if we can just hear. No, he's whispering it. Giving him a bit of advice from an experienced man there, as Peter Kay looks on objecting to that advice being given. 4 rounds to go.
Second round, round 3.
Round 3, 4 rounds to go, and no score, but 2 public warnings against Peter Kay in the riding breeches. 1 fall decides the bouts. All 3 of the bouts here this afternoon in this catchweight tournament. It'll be quite something if the lighter men could win the tournament here. And again the punch in the backhammer, and the referee spotted it. Is he going to send him out? Kay trying to pretend to the referee and everybody else to straight finger. Referee not quite sure enough to disqualify him. And he can't, of course, give him another public warning because that third means disqualification. Now Peter Kay taking over a little bit now due to 1 or 2 of those inside moves. Again, the double arm. Oh, nicely taken on his head. And Kay going back very, very sharply there as the kid got up. Took that beautifully on his head. And again the punch, again the clenched fist. The referee spotted or not. Very short range one, and that was a legal one. 4-round. Nicely up there, Kenneth. Nicely up. Can he hold it? 2. He's got it. The kid's made it in just 1 minute, 35 seconds of round 3. The kid has got the experienced Kay, too busy worrying about his dirty moves, and didn't spot the kid coming at him with the folding press.
1 minute 35 seconds of round 3, ladies and gentlemen. By the only fall required, your winner, Dynamite Kid. Dare I ask for a hand for the loser, ladies and gentlemen? over 6 5-minute rounds. Again, the first fall, submission or knockout to decide the winner. Introducing on my right and in the red corner from Bolton, Bert Royal. And on my left and in the blue corner from Lee, Kenny Hogan. Your referee from Halifax, Mr. Brian Crabtree.
So our second bout in this catchweight tournament, Bert Royal, there he is standing in the light trunks, his back to us, just waiting to go. Very well-known face, the British heavy middleweight title holder, 12 stone 10. And his opponent in this bout, Ken Hogan from Lee in Lancashire.
Second round, round 1.
Again catchweight with the 12 stone 10 Royal giving away, a stone and a half, just roughly, to 14 stone 2 Ken Hogan. But definitely catchweight anyway. And over 6 rounds again, 5 minutes a round, 1 fall to decide. The first fall decides it. Well, no question about it, Bert Royal's advice to the youngster in the first bout, Dynamite Kid, worked pretty soon after he got up there at ringside to talk to him. So it must have been Royal's idea, I think, that got or helped considerably to get the Kid his decision over Peter Kay. See what Bert Royal can do for himself against a very much heavier man, remember. Backhammer, Hogan trying to force that arm right on the back there. Double wrist lock position, but Royal wouldn't let his arm go into it. And that's a typical Royal move there. Look at that feet position. One in front, one in behind that left leg. Forcing to lose balance. And Royal specialty, the monkey climb, one of the Royal specials that no man is better at the monkey climb than Bert Royal. That I've ever seen anyway. Backhammer Royal. Oh, back elbow, yeah. Sent Royal right out through the top 2 ropes. But very quickly back in again. Yes, the speed of these attacking moves from this. And look at that rolling ankle grab. It's really tremendous stuff from this man. And I don't think that Hogan has got quite the experience to match up to this, despite his weight advantage. Also a typical Bert Royal move, that backbreaker. Legs folded in a figure 4. And his knees pressing far as forward as he can get. But Hogan out of it. Give him his due. He got out of it nicely. Cross press. Now this is the stuff that Hogan could worry Royal with. The weight holds. No, can't do it, so gives up. Full Nelson. Doesn't want it. Nice cross buttock. Rolling cross buttock there. Beauty. And a head scissors to finish with by Hogan. Both men trying the same hold. Break. Semi-jabs triangle hold. Royal then makes sure the knee's bent to get out of the leading position. He likes his men off balance when he can possibly get them. So. Royal stopping the posting, so only he can. Going for the Boston, but a little bit late there, and Hogan got in well in time to counter it. Just 1 minute. Royal waiting for him off the ropes nicely, and then Hogan in trouble here, but again, his extra strength pulled him out of trouble. Hogan this time for a crutch hold and slam. Doesn't even bother to follow it down. Again, Royal speed through the legs. Doesn't go for a fall though, goes for a weakener. Nice rolling arm there into the arm lock by Bert Royal. Doesn't bother to hold it against the joint at all, just holds the arm lock on. Watch the Royal left foot, making sure that Hogan right hand doesn't come off deck. Royal's only got 8 seconds. 4 seconds now. And Hogan out of trouble with the back. Well, what can one is left to say about this great wrestler who's held the British middleweight title for several years, defended it many times, never lost it until finally Clayton Thompson took it over. Then he never got that one back because he went slightly overweight, didn't bother to bring his weight down to the middleweight, but still a very trim, heavy middleweight at 12 stone 10, which is only still now 2 pounds over the middleweight upper limit. So it's not too bad. And he's still very fit, as you can see.
Second out, round 2.
Round 2, 5 to go. 1 fall decides the bout. Royal in the light mauve trunks. And the dark hair there. It's supposed to be a backbreaker by Hogan, but he's forgotten the feet, allowing Royal to climb over out of trouble. Another one of Royal's, holding the back hammer on with his feet, turning his man even with the feet. Every trick in the book, this man. I think it won't be too long before Hogan finds it out. Royal just out of danger before he even finished the move to the hold, and Royal's leg right through to bar now. That figure 4 leg lock with bar. Royal can stand up, might get a submission yet out of this. He's going to try. Oh, nicely by Hogan. Very neat indeed, and out of trouble. His only hope was to get through the legs. He made it. And Hogan smiling, very sporting man, a good wrestler. I doubt if he'll go too far with Bert Royal. Short arm scissors Royal, rolling him. Royal content to stay in that short arm scissors as long as he can. Hogan not content to, and gets out of it quite neatly. Doesn't know quite what to do about the counter though. And Royal doesn't allow him to get hold of that foot at all. Really cat and mouse stuff, this. Trying a monkey climb with Royal. He lands very well, a beautiful drop kick to follow. And this time Hogan waiting for it, trying for the Boston. Hogan's certainly done a great deal better than I expected. But it's Royal now, and it's Hogan now. Royal again, folding press, going forward, holding those arms right forward, and Hogan will never get out of this. Just 2 minutes, 25 seconds into round 2. Royal the winner by the 1 fall required. There he is, and Stan Rylance, our MC, gets into the ring to announce it officially.
After 2 minutes, 25 seconds of round 2, ladies and gentlemen, by the only fall required, your winner, Bert Royal. May I ask for your appreciation for a jolly good loser, ladies and gentlemen, Kenny Hogan. This contest, ladies and gentlemen, again over 6 5-minute rounds. The first fall, submission or knockout decide the winner. Introducing on my right in the red corner from Bolton, Vic Faulkner. And on my left in the blue corner from Tyneside, Black Jack Mulligan.
Thank you, Stan Rylands. Yes, from Newcastle, Jack Mulligan, known as Black Jack. 13 stone 7. He has got a 2 stone weight advantage over his opponent, the TV All-Stars, Vic Faulkner of Bolton, the younger brother, of course, the uninitiated, of Bert Royal, the previous winner. Partner, of course, of the famous tag team, the Royals. So can Vic make it all 3 of the TV All-Stars win for all 3 of them? We got 2. Dynamite Kid beat Kay, Bert Royal beat Hogan. Now can Vic Faulkner beat Mulligan?
Second round, round 1.
6 rounds to go. The first fall decides. Of course, Brian Crabtree, the referee for all these contests. Crabtree's certainly very quick to watch points there. He was round in a split second. Full Nelson, a great way out of a full Nelson. And by a man 2 stone lighter, not too bad. He's trying it now, Vic. Got the rolling leg on, locked in once anyway. Mulligan. And it's the left hand, Mulligan's left hand is the point here. Referee spotting it. Mulligan was going after him on the deck then, but he saw the referee very near him, decided not to. Keeps on attacking his man when he's on the deck. Bear hug now, Mulligan. A perfectly legal forearm, short-range jab. He's well on his way to a public warning at the moment if he doesn't behave himself a little better than this. Again, the bear hug with the back hammer on. Yes, Mulligan well out of the way. And a double-handed beer hole. Oh, yes. Oh, there are a few... Oh, there are a few bristles lying around the canvas now. Vic Faulkner retaliating a little bit there, and of course the referee with a grin on his face, allowing it up to a point. Bear hug again, Mulligan. Right. So this is the way you want to play? Right, says Faulkner. That's one way to get rid of a guy. Faulkner taunting, along with the crowd. Mulligan beginning to regret some of his early moves now in this round. Faulkner really showing him how to do them. 1 minute to go in this first round, and I'm sure Mulligan will be glad to hear that bell. Remember, he's 2 stone heavier than Faulkner. And a crutch hold and slam, but he does follow it down. Reverse double knee hold. Half a minute. Round stretch. Right on the bell now. Mulligan will be happy to hear it. So Vic Faulkner, who took quite a bit. Argument with the ref here. Second Keith Payne looking a bit worried there. No, it's all right, back in his corner now. Vic Faulkner, who from a British welterweight title holder, and one of the great favorites of all time, of course.
Second round, round 2.
So Faulkner, who took quite a beating in the first minute of this that first round, took over completely in the second part of it, though. And looks like he's going to continue to do so. Experience, as in everything, experience tells in the end. Mulligan getting a little mad now, and a public warning for it on the ropes.
In round 2, ladies and gentlemen, Mulligan receives his first public warning.
It's public warning to Mulligan for taking his man on the deck and on the ropes. Either one of them would suffice for a public warning. I don't know why Mulligan doesn't start using his weight a little more. Walked into that one. Strength of that sole of the foot kick to the chin. Got his man right off. And then he dropped. Base of the spine. And a punch right to the stomach, which we all saw. But he made sure that he was backwards to the ref when he delivered it. And the ref won't take the word of the crowd, of course. He's got to see it for himself before he'll deliver a public warning for a thing like that. Faulkner knows all about it, though. Nice move by Mulligan. And legal with it. Yes, half Nelson throw. Really working on that Faulkner left arm now. He might get himself back into this if he continues this legally. Both the Mulligan hands from right down and held down. Again, it's the right hand of one to watch. Where are those fingers going anywhere near the eyes? Much nearer the eyes that time. It's not going to pay him this.
Right.
Crowd screaming for a straight arm lift, but Faulkner delayed it a bit long. Oh, yes. And not the beard, please, says the referee. I'll stand a certain amount of retaliation for the trouble you've been getting on the inside, but not too much more beard. And a full Boston Crab by Mulligan. The oldest trick in the world to get out of it, but Mulligan fell for it. He thinks that Faulkner patted his back for it, meaning I submit. Quite sure that Faulkner wouldn't have had too much trouble getting out of that. He was certainly taking it for a long time before submitting. And a punch again. And that follow-up kick with his man down. One public warning already to Mulligan, on his way to a second. 25 seconds to go. Second round.
In round 2, ladies and gentlemen, Faulkner receives his first public warning.
So it's Vic Faulkner receiving a public warning for too much retaliation there. The referee wouldn't stand any more of it, so one public warning each. Let's have a look at Mulligan. Jack Mulligan from Newcastle, 13-7. 2 years with Ted Guttridge's amateur wrestling club in Newcastle. Turned pro full-time in the mid-60s and started bodybuilding at the age of 19 when he was only 9.5 stone then. He built right up to 16 stone, but now down to 13.5.
Second round, round 3.
So one public warning each, but no score, of course. The first fall decides this bout, as it has the other two. And both these men have got to start in a triple tag contest.
Round 3, ladies and gentlemen, Mulligan receives a second and final public warning.
Second and final public warning to Mulligan. Yes, these two men are going to start on a triple tag contest immediately after this. They're going to be pretty tired. Their partners are going to have a lot to do for the first few minutes of it. Mulligan showing signs of getting back into this bout quite a bit, and sometimes legally, sometimes illegally. Yes, the flying head scissors throw, Faulkner's specialty, and another. But he shouldn't have been looking the other way. Perfectly legal to attacking man if he's from the back, if he's looking the other way. And a reverse double knee hold of Faulkner should have it here. No trouble, no trouble. So in 1.5 minutes of round 3, Faulkner gets the winning fall, the only one fall required, making it a clean sweep for the TV All-Stars.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain in your seats. After 1 minute and 30 seconds of round 3, ladies and gentlemen, by the only fall required, your winner, Vic Faulkner. How about your loser, ladies and gentlemen?